Good evening, good evening, good evening. How are we? How is your Monday? Have you had a good day? It's been miserable here. We've had drizzle, no sunshine, overcast, a little bit on the chilly side. I know we're in autumn, but can we have the autumn colours instead of the wet, damp weather? Right, hopefully I'm live. I just want to check on my tablet. So if you're seeing that live in the top corner, then you are watching me live. Come and say hi in the comments so I know that you are there, and so that my comments are working. If the live is not there, then you are catching this on the replay. So put hashtag replay and hit that heart button so I know that you have stopped by. So I'm just going to pin my link, because it seems to work better when I put it on here than on the headings, because Facebook doesn't seem to like us putting lots of links up there. Don't know why, but it doesn't like it. Anyway, I'm going to do my skincare and take my gummies. Just do my rose water. I do love my rose water. Good hydrator. Definitely need it when you get to a certain age. Well, you should use it anyway. You should always cleanse, tone, moisturize, serum. And I remember to leave it in here. This is the cleanser I've done. So I cleansed and I've toned. That's the 2 steps I've done so far. And that is the Glowplexion cleanser. It's got I was going to say what they are in there, but you know what's gone out my head already. If you want to know what's in here, just say cleanser. Or just put glow and I'll give you all the details to all the Glowplexion. So yeah, so it's been quite a miserable day weather-wise. Get my gummies out. So I was right with what I said yesterday, because I actually Googled it. So you can Google this as well if you don't believe me 100%. But decaffeinated coffee still has caffeine, because you can't take all the decaf out of coffee. So even decaffeinated has still got coffee. It's just a reduced amount. In fact, let me see, because I know I did it on my phone, but it should still have my history showing up on here. Yes, it does. So I can tell you exactly what it says in the it says, because I put, does decaf have caffeine? And it said, yes, decaf coffee contains caffeine, but usually a much less than regular coffee. A typical 8-ounce cup of decaf coffee contains 2.7 micrograms of caffeine, where a regular cup of coffee contains 70 to 140 micrograms of coffee. So it answered my own question. So if you're like me and you have decaf, still has caffeine in it. I was quite shocked actually that it does still contain caffeine. So yes, that has answered my question and quite a few of my ladies, because quite a few of my ladies have been in my inbox saying, I drink decaffeinated, does that mean I can just take my gummies? The answer is no, you can't. It's as simple as that, you can't. So it's still the same rules. To be decaffeinated, be caffeine free, don't be decaffeinated, caffeine free 2 hours before and 2 hours after taking your gummies. Now these little babies have got selenium that's going to help with your hair pigmentation, so it's going to help stop any greys or whites coming through. It's also going to help your hair from being brittle and your nails being brittle. You've got germinated green pea that's going to help your hair from shredding, so you're going to get less out on the brush. You're still going to get some hair on the brush, because we can't stop the shredding completely, because we do have a hair cycle, but we can reduce the amount of hair that comes out when you brush. And you have got folic acid, biotin. Now biotin is the beauty industry's vitamin for hair, skin and nails. And you've got that in here as well, guys. As I said, you've got folic acid, you've got B12, and you've got vitamin C, and you've got zinc. So these are packed with power ingredients. They're going to help your hair, skin and nails. It comes in a pack of 60, so it's 2 a day. And you can save yourself 10% by getting it on subscription as well, guys. So if you want a trial pack of our gummies, just put gummies in the comments and I'll give you the price and how you can get your hands on it. And now I'm going to put these in and have them. So remember, if you have decaffeinated, still has caffeine. Amazing what you can find out on Google, isn't it? So, yeah. Cheers. I'm saying cheers because it's sort of sweet and it's a mango citrus flavour. I can also tell you that without trying to slurp too much because they're so yummy, like they are virtually allergen free, contains no dairy, no shellfish, no nuts, no gelatine, so they're vegan as well, guys. So if you want to know more, hi Tara, so if you want to know more on how you can get your hands on our gummies that's going to help with your hair, your skin and your nails. And these are my own nails. My nails have never been so strong. Though I do put a builder in a bottle over the top for added strength, but my nails underneath were still quite weak and still broke. Since I've been taking the gummies and the collagen, my nails are in tip-top condition. They actually last longer. So yeah, so if you want to try our collagen or our gummies or both, I can save you money as well, guys, on them as well. So just let me know in the comments if you want to know about gummies or you want to know about collagen. Right, let's get on with the rest of my skincare. So let me know, guys, or what your day's been. If you've got any plans for your week. The weather is not looking all that hot for the week. Well, I say hot. They are saying we could get up to 22 in degrees. I think Wednesday or Thursday. But it's going to be very, very damp. So we've got lots of damp weather because apparently we're going to be sandwiched between a low pressure to the west and a high pressure to the east. And we're going to drag up all the stormy weather from the continent. So yeah, it's not looking so good. I was hoping to see some nice autumn colours, but none of it's pouring down my rain. We're not going to. That's my eye cream I just used and the applicator. As you can see, you don't have to use the applicator. You can just use your finger. It just goes on the outer edge of your eye socket and then absorb, and I go on the top. The reason why I go on top of my eyelid, on my brow, is because I have a hooded eye. And since I've been doing the eye cream and the eye masks and the collagen, my hooded eyes are not as bad as they were, but they do get the help from the eye creams, because by putting it right on the eyebrow bone, it's going to seep down onto the eyelid where it needs. And by putting it here on the edge of your eye socket, it's going to absorb up to where it needs. Because that skin is so delicate around the eyes, you don't want to flood it. Just let it take what it needs and the rest will just drain away naturally. Because if you stick the cream right here under this part, right under here, under your eye, it can't go anywhere because this skin is so thin, it doesn't have a natural drainage, so it won't go anywhere. It'll just sit there and weigh the skin down. Another little tip for you that I came across as well. But this is my favourite part of the evening, is using our new Youth Complexion. So if you want to know about a Youth Complexion, or if I am looking for some testers, if you want to test this out, I can give you a discount on it, and you can try our serum and our night cream. So if you haven't got a skincare routine, you can try this and see how much your skin improves. Now I've just done one pump but that's just 1 pump, which is like a pearl size. You can do 2 pumps of this, but I find I don't need it. I only need the 1 pump, and then I just put it around my face and then gently massage it in. So tomorrow is my shopping day. Got to go food shopping day tomorrow. So let's pray that it's a bit better weather, because I've also got to go to the chemist and pick up my prescriptions. Because tomorrow I take the last of my medication. So I need to go and pick the repeat prescription up. So I'm hoping that the weather is going to be nice and not give me any hassle having to dart in and out and get wet, because I don't know about you guys, I don't like getting wet. You know, when you've got things to do, I hate having to get in and out of the rain. It's just awful. So yes, I'll go do my food shopping tomorrow. You know what, I could sit here and be just like an addict sniffing, because the smell of this is absolutely gorgeous. Really, yeah, I really wish you could smell that, because it really is nice. I love it. When it's on your skin, it just smells absolutely divine, and it makes the skin feel lovely and soft, which I love as well. So I like to give it at least 1 to 2 minutes putting this on, just so that my skin can absorb all of that goodness in. So I can tell you there's broccoli in here, I can tell you there's cucumber in here, there's other ingredients in here that I can't even think of at the top of my head, but if you want the ingredients, you know the rule, or you know the plan if you've been watching me long enough. Just put youth in the comments and I'll shoot you over the information. And then we're going to do my night. And I'm still basically just scraping off what's on the lid. Again, you only need a pearl amount, and then you just dot it round. Try and do it as evenly as you can. Now I use this little gadget, but one of my other ladies came on my live the other night. She's got the eye masks. She said use the eye mask applicator to scoop it out with, because I just don't like putting my fingers in the pots, because I just think if I've got something on my fingers and I put my finger in the pot, that means I've contaminated everything that's in there, and I don't like the idea of contaminating anything. So I like to put a clean spatula or spoon or whatever in there, so that I know that I'm not contaminating any of my creams. So I'm just going to put that on, and tonight I'm going to do one little extra thing as well, which I normally do just before I go to bed, and I keep forgetting to show you guys, is I like to put on the lip mask at night, because now that the weather's going awful and getting a bit more chillier, my lips are starting to feel like they're going to split, and I don't like having my lips feeling like that. So I've got my lip mask, and I'm going to put a little bit of lip mask on, and then I'm going to go down and get on with a little bit more work, and then in about half an hour or so I'm going to watch a little bit of TV, because I think I deserved it. So that's lip mask on. You can smell the peppermint in it, and you've got jojoba oil and other ingredients. Again, I can't remember off the top of my head. I know I need to put little notes around my light that I could just read off. Just do the ones that I do every single night, so I can tell you what they are, because this time of night, oh, you can still get this little brush in my little deal as well. And this pot I know it looks small, but I've had this pot for over 3 months and there's still loads in there. If any of you use Vaseline, you want to try this, because this has got ingredients. I think it's got squalane in here as well. I'm pretty sure it has. I'll have to put the ingredients up for you, or I'll do a little story with it. Okay, so that is me done. So doesn't look like there's anybody on tonight. That's fine. I know you're going to catch this on the replay. Don't forget, guys, if you have watched this on the replay, to let me know that you've been here by putting #replay and hit that heart button so I know that you checked in as well. And if I have given you value, or I've resonated with you, or I've just entertained you, or you are just a very kind, loving person who wants to help me get my word out there, then please hit that share button and come back and put shared in the comments, guys, because we are more than just a makeup brand. Unique was started to help the non-profitable charity called Supriya, and 10% of all the products that you see me use on here go to Supriya to help survivors of CSA and to help prevention and also educate because of the lasting effects that CSA has on survivors. So if you want to go and check out more, I've pinned my link. Click on that on my link tree. I think it's the second one down. It's got Supriya. Click on Supriya, guys, and you can find out all about Supriya. Hi Vicky, you can find out more about Supriya on that little tab. It'll take you to the website, guys, and you can find out more, because there is just so much that Supriya does for survivors. There is online resources, there is online webinars, there's in-person events as well. There is just so much to help survivors of CSA. And as I said, you can donate monthly, or you can make a one-off donation for all our products. Every product that goes through our website, 10% of that product goes to Supriya to help fund the resources for the people who need it the most, and it's all free to them. So it's a non-profitable charity, guys, so go and find out more about Supriya and find out how wide Supriya started. It started the fact because a couple, Derek and Shalane, had, I think it was a friend who was a survivor, and saw how she blamed herself, carrying the guilt that it was her fault, and they decided that, you know, something needed to be done, and they started Supriya, which back then was called the Unique Foundation. And when I started, or when Unique started, I think it was 1 in 7 children before the age of 18 were survivors of CSA. Today it's 1 in 4. When I joined back in April of 2019, it was 1 in 5. So it's now 1 in 4. So it is improving, but it's still got a long way to go, guys. And all the help that we can give people and make more people aware that there is help, there is prevention, there is also education, so how we can talk to our children, how we can keep our children safe and keep the lines of communication open with our children as well. All that can be found on the website. So if you've got time, click on that link, guys, click on Supriya and go and have a look through on the website and find out more. And yeah, and I appreciate that if you do, and also if you share this video so other people can find out more about Supriya as well. So I'm gonna love you and leave you, and I will see you tomorrow. Don't forget, guys, to heart it, share it, and I will see you tomorrow. Bye for now.